Hey guys, what is up? Today we're going to be checking out this special edition Toukiden PlayStation Vita. Now, I ordered this pre-owned from Solaris Japan. It was 165 US dollars, and today I'm going to be showing you every little blemish that is on this used system. As you can see, the box actually isn't in too great of condition, but I'm just happy to get a box with it. That's pretty much my main concern. If anytime I'm ordering a used system, I always just want to make sure there's a box. I don't care if it's minty fresh. I just want a good deal, and I want the box and all of the contents. So let's check it out. All right, so before we open this up, I'm going to just kind of rotate around the box so you can see the condition here. It is a little beat up. You can see this flap came loose here. But like I said, you know, that's not my main concern. Just my main concern is that everything is here. All right, looks like we have the game in there and the system. All right, so here is the game. You can see inside we have the inserts. Wow, this has got a lot of information in here. Pretty cool. And the game card. This does not have reversible art. Okay. Here we have the cables, the charger, got all that, and the little instruction cards. And then the system. Unfortunately, this system is probably the first system I ever got that didn't come inside of that protective foam, that little foam bag that they usually come with. So that's a little disappointing, but that's all right. I'm gonna get a closer look at this. I'll zoom in, focus the camera, get a nice close look. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit too, and we'll see what we got. But first, looks like, yes, we do have the AR cards, so that's good, and system information and all that. So we got all the little manuals and everything that's supposed to come with it, including the AR cards. We got the charger, we got the game, and we've got the system. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, charge it, and we'll test it out. I mean, already it looks pretty good. I noticed a few little fingerprints on the back. So I want to just make sure to get those off here real quick. And we're actually going to check the game card slots too. I forgot to check that. It shouldn't have anything inside of here. No memory card. And no game card either. That's pretty much what I was expecting. Especially from a retailer. Now, if I got this on eBay or something, it would be a lot more likely to have just a memory card sitting in there, or a game, or who knows what. People just generally forget about that sort of stuff, or they're just not concerned with it anymore. Okay, overall, this is a very clean looking system. I don't see much in the way of scratches. I see at least one scratch on the back. It's not too significant. Let me see if I can catch that in the light. Right about here. If I can catch that in the light just right. Again, like I said, it's not too bad. There you go. But yeah, it's not scuffed up. This is really glossy on the back still. Very glossy. Just that one tiny surface scratch. The edges here, you can see the ports look very clean. I would imagine the serial number is not worn off. I would imagine that this system was not used very much at all. Normally, it would have grime around the triggers and the ports and everything else. Sometimes this metal paint where the card is, the game card slot, is worn off. I see just a very tiny surface scratch there. This is actually a really, really good condition pre-owned system. You can see I didn't clean all of the Windex off the front either, but if it were, the surface doesn't have any scratches. The front surface doesn't have any scratches that I could find. Not even like scuffing. So very, very good condition. I'm really impressed. All right, I didn't wait for it to fully charge. I got a little impatient, but we're gonna try it out anyway. Make sure everything works fine, make sure the game works, the system, make sure the screen is good. It's booting up. Okay, screen looks good. Let's go ahead and put a game card in. Looks like the game is working. Oh, this one's gonna require a memory card. All right, got my memory cards here. We'll just go ahead and throw a quick memory card in. Let's see, what is this? We've got an 8 gig or a 4 gig. We're just gonna put a 4 gig in here for now, I think. All right, looks like the game is working. The system's working, the screen looks great. The whole condition of the system actually is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more cleanup. As you know, this 1000 model especially is a magnet for fingerprints. I'm gonna clean it up again, we'll put it on the stand and take another look at it. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with the condition of this system. One thing I did notice when looking at it up close is there was a little line of grime at the very edges of the screen in a few sections. And so to me, that suggests that this had a protective case on it at some point in time, because it would get a little bit of grime in the very crease of that case. Like it probably had one of those clear case protectors, the Hori clear case protectors or something similar to that. So that would explain why it's in such good condition. And then of course, when it got to Solaris Japan, they probably took the case off and sold that as a separate accessory, which it is. Now I should say that I bought this back in March, so you know, prices are subject to change. And I also don't know if Solaris Japan prices things differently depending on the condition, because like I showed you guys earlier, the box was a little beat up. Now I will also say, back in March, I was shopping around on their store and I saw several PlayStation Vitas that were way overpriced. This was one of the few that looked very reasonably priced to me that I didn't already have. So I ended up picking this one specifically for great price and because it was one that I didn't have. So just be mindful of that. I did see some overpricing over there as well. So not everything is going to be as great of a deal as this one here. But you know, if you look around, maybe shop around too, try some other stores. eBay, sometimes I found great deals there. And if you're not so concerned with getting an original box like I am, you can get an even better deal. Anyway guys, hope you found this interesting, and keep in mind, Solaris Japan used to be a place where I would go to buy a lot of my pre-owned Japanese games for the PlayStation Vita, but lately the prices have been going up considerably to the point where even sometimes I find a better deal on eBay these days. So just keep that in mind. Not everything there is going to be a great deal, especially lately. But if you guys have any suggestions on where to pick up pre-owned Japanese games for the Vita, let me know. I'm trying to find a better place to go now because lately most of my great deals I've been finding have been on eBay. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Until next time, I will see you later.